Right. Good evening. Uh, so let me explain the purpose of the class first. Right. Um, this is completely focusing on the organic conversions and organic theories. Today's class. Okay. So this will be conducting for 1 hour or more than 1 hours. It depends on the situation. This is completely a free class, free of charge class. Anyone can join the class, and this can be shared with your friends as well. I'll be sharing the recording as well if someone cannot join. So all purpose is usually I see many students are lacking of organic conversion knowledge. Organic is having close to 30 marks in your A level paper. Completely one essay type question will be there. Completely essay type or structured question. Sorry, structured question will be there. Close to 10 MCQ questions will be there. So therefore, this is carrying uh, quite a bit, quite a lot, not bit, quite a lot of marks for you exam. If somebody can score organic completely, then he or she cannot be failed in the exam, right? So, and also, if somebody don't know how to do organic, if somebody is not familiar with organic, then he or she will lose close to 30 marks, which is not a good thing. Right? So I'm mainly focusing on the conversions, but when I'm doing the conversions, I'll be explaining you the theories. Sometimes you may not learn these theories at your theory classes, at your regular classes, but I'll be explaining you those theories as well. I'll be doing all the past papers questions from uh, 2000 onwards. Yeah, from 2000 onwards, I'll be doing all the past papers questions. In addition to this class, I'll be conducting a class mixed exercise discussion and paper discussion, past paper discussion class on Fridays. Fridays also 9 p.m., 9 p.m. or 9:30 p.m. It depends. I'll be sharing you the link via WhatsApp. Then you can join. And I will be communicating the exact time as well. But get ready between 9 to 9:30 time in Fridays. Fridays class will be discussing mixed exercises, not only focusing on organic, but also focusing on other units as well that you have completed up now. Most of the Corona classes uh, now organic is doing, and also chemical kinetics part is also being completed. So mainly inorganic gaseous lesson, um, and yeah, energetics and other general chemistry class or chemistry syllabus part has been completed. So that is the situation. So I'll be covering up past papers, my own papers, that means model papers, rapid tests, and mixed exercise discussions on Friday class, Friday evening. So that may be going up to 3 hours or more than 3 hours. But today's class will be like only 1 hour or 1.5 hours, but it depends on the situation. Okay. So the how the class is being doing is I'll be giving you a one question or two questions first, so you can see the board as well. So you may try those questions within the given time period. I'll be communicating the time as well. Then after that, I'll be explaining the things. You can ask any questions. You can unmute yourself, and you can ask any questions. Lajja Vendapa, you can use any time, sorry, any language, and you can ask any question. That's totally okay with me, and I'll try my best to explain yourself. Make it in a sole purpose to understand uh, the theories get familiar with the conversions, and the end of the day මේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක ගොඩ දාගන්න මගේ පැත්තෙන් දෙන්න පුළුවන් උපරිම සපෝට් එක මම ඔයාලට දෙනවා කුරුණෑගල හොඳ රෑන්ක් එකක් දාගන්න. මේක මොකද තියරි කරගන්න ඕන, තියරි කරාට පස්සේදී පේපර්ස් කරන්න ඕන, ප්‍රශ්න කරන්න ඕන, මික්ස් එක්සර්සයිස් කරන්න ඕන, පාස් පේපර්ස් කරන්න ඕන. සමහරවිට තියරි ක්ලාසස් වල සර්ලට ඒ වෙලාව මදි මේ වැඩේ කරන්න. සමහරවිට පේපර් ක්ලාස් ඇති, ඩිස්කෂන්ස් කරන ක්ලාස් ඇති, that's fine, but මගේ පැත්තෙන්වත් මම දෙන්න පුළුවන් උපරිම සපෝට් එක මම ඔයාලට දෙනවා. එතකොට ඒකයි මම මේක ෆ්‍රී ඔෆ් චාර්ජ් කරන්නේ. ඕන කෙනෙකුට ඇවිල්ලා ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. රෙකෝඩින් ඕන කෙනෙකුට බලන්න පුළුවන්. මගේ තියෙන එකම පර්පස් එක මොනවා හරි කාගේ හරි ළමෙක්ගේ අඩුව පාඩුවක් තියෙනවා නම් මේක බලලා හදාගන්න එක තමයි my sole purpose. බොක්කෙම කරන දෙයක්. එතකොට ඔයාලගේ පැත්තෙන් ඔයාලා මට උපරිම සපෝට් එක දෙන්න ක්ලාස් එකට ඇවිල්ලා මේ ගත කරන කාලෙට උපරිම වැලියු එකක් දෙන්න ඔයාලගේ පැත්තෙනොත් ගෙදරදී කරන්න ඕන වැඩ දේවල් ටික කරලා then do your homeworks. ඒ කියන්නේ මම දෙන homework එකක් නෙවෙයි මේකින් ගන්න homework එකක්. දැන් ඔයාලා ලොකුයි. එතකොට do your homeworks. If something is not recalled during your class, check it soon after the class. And if there are anything that you have not understood, go through the theory part again after the class. And before the next class, get ready for the next class as well. Right? Okay. You can ask any questions. I hope that I'm audible to everybody, very clear and sound. If there are any problems with my connection, just let me know. You can use your chat as well. Chat එකේ තෝරන මොන දෙයක් දාන්න ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. chat එකත් මම open කරලා තියාගන්න. Right? හරි. Okay. එහෙනම් අපි වැඩේට බහිමු. conversion එකකින්. Right? ගණන් මම මේ වෙලාවෙම ලියලා තමයි මම කරවන්නේ. පස්සේ අපි ලොකු ගණන් දෙනකොට මම ඔයාලට group එකක් වගේ හදලා ඔයාලගේ මගේ ඔයාලට මගේ කියන්නේ contacts ටික මට share කරන්න. ඒතර මම ඒකේ share කරන්නම් මගේ tunes ටිකයි මම මේක discuss කරන ටික printed soft copy එකම share කරන්න. ඒක ඔයාලා ඕන කෙනෙක් එක්ක share කරගන්න. recording එකත් ඕන කෙනෙක් එක්ක share කරගන්න. දැනට මම ක්ලාස් එකේ මේ ගණන් මේ වෙලාවෙ දීලා මේ වෙලාවෙ කරන එක තමයි කරන්නේ. මොකද දැනට පොඩි ගණන් ටිකක් තමයි ඕගොල්ලෝ කරලා කරන්න ගියේ. This is purely conducting in English. If there are any advices, I will be doing in Sinhala. Sorry, Akif, I think you can understand Sinhalese as well, right? Okay. So to start with, let's do this conversion first. First question. Where is the question? Yes. Do the following conversion. මම කියනකොට ප්‍රශ්න ලියන්න. Do the following conversion in 4 steps. Do the following conversion in 4 steps. So this is the conversion. This is OH. OH. Right, I will give you time until 9:20. Try this one. Right. Let's discuss this one. So here, if you look at this conversion, OH group is here. One OH group is here. One OH group has been removed and two OH groups has been added here. Okay. This is what has been happened in this question, in this conversion. Then you check number of carbon atoms as a habit. Two, three, and four. Number of carbon atom is not changed. And OH group position is changed. And number of OH group is increased. So therefore, and when you check two OH groups here, two OH groups has been added to the adjacent carbon atoms. See, the adjacent carbon atoms. So this should be through an alkene. We know alkenes are undergoing a reaction with basic medium MnO4 minus ions. This is a basic theory. If there is an alkene, when you add basic medium MnO4 minus ions, then the pi bond will be broken. Instead of pi bond, across the pi bond, two OH groups will be added. This is the theory that we know, right? So this can be used for the addition of two OH groups to adjacent carbon atoms, right? Now, let's try to create a double bond in this position, right? And also, we have been taught, like, we have been given, like, this need to be done within 4 steps. That is the limitation that we need to follow, right? So let's try to understand how to do this one. My focus is now. My focus is to create a double bond in between these two carbon atoms. In between these two carbon atoms. This is my focus. So just before this one, I need to have something like this, right? Then when I add OH minus MnO4 minus ions, I will get my final answer or final compound, right? So I have a OH group. So when I have an OH group, චවිත් මම රෙකෝඩිං එක දෙන්නම් පළවෙනි ටිකේ මේක ඔයාලට මිස් වුණා නම් නේ ඔක්කොටම රෙකෝඩිං කොහොම ෂෙයා කරනවා මෙතන ඉඳන් ජොයින් වුණාට පස්සේ ඒක බලන්න okay මුලින් ඉඳන් බලාගන්න so I'm going to create so now we have an OH group here now when I am having an OH group uh, I can do several things. OH group can be converted into a double bond. Sorry, OH group can be converted into a aldehyde. OH group can be converted into ketone. And OH group can be removed as well. After removing, we can create a double bond. But you cannot remove OH group only. Right? Now, let's see. In theory, we know that if we have an alcohol like this, if I want to remove this one, right, and if I need to create this, so which means if I draw this one in the expanded way like this is not CH, yeah, CH2OH. So this is not like this. OH, OH, hydrogen. I need to create this one out of this. I'm just revising you the theories, right? I know that most of you have done uh, alkenes. Now, if you carefully check like this, then hydrogen will be here. If you carefully check, this hydrogen, sorry, this OH, this hydrogen has been removed. So which means H2O molecule has been removed, right? In organic chemistry, not in only in organic chemistry, but in inorganic chemistry and any other chemistry situations, right? If you need to remove H2O molecule out of a compound, you need to apply dehydrate compound, a compound which can be dehydrated, which is supporting the dehydration. Dehydration means removal of H2O molecule, right? Now, um, if I want to remove H2O molecule, there are three regions that I can use. There are three regions that I can use. One is concentrated H2SO4, and you need to heat up to 180 degrees Celsius. Concentrated H2SO4, it's a strong acid, right? It's a very strong acid, concentrated H2SO4. So when you compare it with other uh, components, other acids, H2SO4 is comparatively very uh, high acidic. It is showing very high acidic properties, concentrated H2SO4. But in equilibrium, we learn concentrated H2SO4 can release only one H plus ion. That is a separate scenario that we are learning in equilibrium. But in terms of the H2SO4 uh, acidic property, it is placed at a very high level compared to other acids. Then additional කාරණාවක් කිව්වොතින් when you compare the acidity of H2SO4 and HNO3, H2SO4 is more acidic, not HNO3. This has been tested several times in the levels as well. H2SO4 is the more acidic one compared to HNO3. That's a separate thing. We will do some questions on that part as well. Now, okay. Now, I'm not going to do the question and giving you the answer. I'm explaining the related theories as well. So you can catch up the theories if you cannot remember, right? So that's my purpose. So that's my requirement for conducting this class as well. Then, in addition to concentrated H2SO4, you can use anhydrous Al2O3 or Al2O3 simply. If you use Al2O3, this is alumina. You can heat up to 300 degrees Celsius. So the temperature is very high for this H2O removal. Not only this, P2O5 is also can be used. So you have to heat until 250 degrees Celsius with P2O5. So these three can be used to remove H2O molecules. In organic chemistry, when you are removing OH molecule or OH group, it is taking the hydrogen atom from the neighboring carbon atom. It needs some hydrogen atom now. OH group needs hydrogen atom to create H2O molecule. To do this, he is taking the hydrogen atom from the neighboring carbon atom, right? not from the carbon atom itself. That means it is not taking hydrogen atoms, this one or this one. It will take either this one, or this one. It's taking from the neighboring carbon atoms, hydrogen atom, right? So that is also something that you need to know. Okay. Now this is the water molecule removal. Indirectly, we are removing H2O molecule. Sorry, we are removing OH group as well. Okay. And then මේ class එකේ මම මේ note එකක් කියලා දෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔයාලට ඕන මේවා ලියා ගන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් recording එක බලලා මේ note එකක් හදා ගන්න හැම පුළුවන්. ඒක අපි මේ ගණන් හදන වැඩක් නේ අපි කරන්නේ. Right? Now I'm going to remove OH and I'm applying concentrated H2SO4. And you need to heat. This is a must. You can apply the temperature value itself, 180 degrees Celsius, or you can apply just the delta sign, right? So it is creating CH3, CH2, CH, one hydrogen atom is going from this carbon atom, and there will be a double bond, and OH group will be removed. So the double bond in between the rightmost carbon atom and the neighboring carbon atom. But when you check this one, the double bond is double bond is shifted to the shifting between other two carbon atoms. That is, it is shifted more left side. If you want to remove the, or if you want to shift the double bond, you can do the shifting in two ways. Double bond shift karna විදි දෙකක් තියෙනවා. හරිද? Let me show this one. මම මේ වගේ වැඩක් කරනවා. හරිද? මම මේක දැනට erase කරන්න. I will erase this one. බලාගන්න මම කරන වැඩේ මේකට. It's like this. I will apply dilute H2SO4. Okay. මේ වගේ වැඩක් මම කරන්න දෙන්නේ. මෙන්න මේ වගේ වැඩක්. හරිද? I will apply dilute H2SO4 to this one. No need to heat actually with dilute H2SO4. What dilute H2SO4 does is it helps to addition of water molecule. Concentrated H2SO4 removal of water molecule. Dilute H2SO4 helps to addition of water molecule to an alkene. හරිද? දැන් ඒකේ තියෙන එක මේ වගේ. Now let's say we have an alkene like this. Then you are applying concentrated H2SO4 to this one. Concentrated H2SO4 to an alkene. Here, in here, you are applying concentrated H2SO4 to an alcohol. This is an alcohol, right? Here I am applying H2SO4, concentrated H2SO4 to an alkene. What he does is, concentrated H2SO4 is converting into H plus ions and HSO4 minus ions in an aqueous medium. One hydrogen atom will go to one carbon atom like this, and HSO4 minus ion will be attached into here. Okay. Then to this mixture, I am applying water. Water is H plus ions and OH minus ions. This is something that we know, right? HSO4 minus ions attaching to a carbon atom, which means this one is highly unstable. Therefore, HSO4 minus ions will go with this hydrogen atom, OH plus ions, and this OH minus ion will be attaching to this carbon atom. HSO4 minus ions goes with H plus ions. මට යා හොඳයි මෙයා හොඳ නෑ වගේ කියලා scene එකක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Because HSO4 minus ions is very bulky. Having attaching to a carbon atom is very unstable. So it likes to go with more smaller ones because it is already very heavy. So it will select H plus ions inside the medium if there are, right? So it will go with H plus ions. Then OH minus ions will go there. Then the end result will be CH2, OH, CH2, and hydrogen. Now see this one and this one. H2O molecule has been attached. We have used concentrated H2SO4 and H2O. Concentrated H2SO4 plus H2O is dilute H2SO4. Dilute H2SO4. So we can combine this one like this, CH2, CH2. This is dilute H2SO4. ඇත්තටම අපි කරන්නේ practically what we do is we are not applying dilute H2SO4. Practically what we do is we are applying concentrated H2SO4 and to the intermediate product we are applying water. But theoretically we can say, okay, we apply concentrated H2SO4 plus H2O, that is dilute H2SO4. Concentrated H2SO4 to වතුර දානවා කියලා කියන්නේ by applying water means that is dilute H2SO4. So application of dilute H2SO4 we can write addition of water molecule like this. Now තව theory එකක් මම මෙතනින් මතක් කරන්නම් ඔයාලට මේ මේකේ ඕන දෙයක් dilute H2SO4, sorry, the addition of hydrogen atoms and OH molecules is following the Markovnikov theorem. Markovnikov theorem. Markovnikov theorem means when H2O molecule is attaching to an alkene or alkyne, hydrogen atom will be going to the carbon atom which has highest number of hydrogen atoms, and the OH group is going to the other neighboring carbon atom. That is the theory. I will explain again. When hydrogen atom is going to attach, it will be going to the carbon atom with the least number of hydrogen atoms, and the OH group will be going to the neighboring carbon atom. That is the theory. Okay, so let's go to our question. That is called as Markovnikov theorem, right? So this will be, now H2O molecule will be added. Hydrogen atom will be going to the carbon atom with the highest number of hydrogen atoms, and OH group will be going to the neighboring carbon atom, right? Then we will have something like this: CH3, CH2, CH. Here I have OH group. Then this will be CH3, because the hydrogen atom is going to the carbon atom with the highest number of hydrogen atoms. That is the rightmost one. That means across the pi bond, this is the carbon atom with the highest number of hydrogen atoms compared with this one. So definitely hydrogen atom will go here, right? Now, then what I can do is I can remove this H2O, I can remove this OH group by using the same concentrated H2SO4. I'm going to remove this OH group. දැන් මෙතනදී මොකද වෙන්නේ? This OH group will go with the now when it is removing. හොඳට අහගෙන ඉන්නවනේ. When it is removing the OH group, the hydrogen atom will be selected from the neighboring carbon atom, and it is from the carbon atom which has the least number of hydrogen atoms. ගලවනකොට ගලවන්නේ අඩුවෙන් තියෙන තැනින්. add වෙනකොට add වෙන්නේ වැඩියට තියෙන තැනින්. So when we go to a class, right? When you are going to add to your friends, you are going to the place where highest number of friends are there in the class. මම class එකකට යනවා. class එකකට යනකොට there is one friend alone and there are several other friends as well in a separate place. We tends to go to a place where you have highest number of friends because you can talk with them, right? එක්කෙනෙක් විතරක් වගේ ඉන්නකොට එක්කෙනයි, so he is not going there, right? So when you are adding, you are going into a place where you have highest number of friends. Same as here, when H2O molecule is added, then the hydrogen atom will be going to the carbon atom with the highest number of hydrogen atoms. When it is removing, it will be removed from the carbon atom which has the least number of hydrogen atoms. ගැලවෙනකොට ගැලවෙන්නේ නැතිම තැන. අර මොකක් හරි දෙයකින් කෙලවෙනකොට හොඳටම කෙලවෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ කෙලවෙලා තියෙන මිනිස්සුන්ට ගහෙන් වැටිච්ච මනුස්සයට ගොනා යන්න කියලා කියන්නේ. Like that. Carbon atom which has the least number of hydrogen atoms will be selected for the hydrogen removal by the OH group. Right? දෙකේම සමාන නම් it will be selected carbon atom randomly. දෙකේම සමාන නම්. Right? Now I will apply concentrated H2SO4 to this one to remove this OH group because I don't need this OH group. Right? So what shall I do is I will I will remove this OH group and the hydrogen atom will be selected. This is if this is number 1, if this is number 2, it will be selected from number 2 because number 1 is having 3 hydrogen atoms, number 2 is having 2 hydrogen atoms. So therefore it will select number 2 carbon atom. Then the double bond will be created between 2 and 3. So which means our target double bond or our target compound, right? So then definitely I can do this one, or I can synthesis this compound which is yellow highlighted by applying concentrated H2SO4. Very simple. So I have shifted the double bond. Shifting the double bond, then I am adding OH minus MnO4 minus ions. I have done this one in 4 steps. If you want to count the number of steps, you can count the arrows 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I have done this one in 4 steps. Okay. Now this is how you do this conversion. I told you like there is another way to do this one. මම මේක තව විදිහකට කරලා පෙන්නන්න. හරිද? තව විදිහකට කරලා පෙන්නනවා කියලා කියන්නේ shifting the double bond. Right? I can shift the double bond like this way. I will I will apply the concentrated H2SO4 first. Let me erase this one. Right. So I will take this one and I will add HBr to this one. පුතාලා දන්නවා HBr, when HBr is added to an alkene, HBr is the pi bond, hydrogen atom and Br atom. Hydrogen atom will be following the Markovnikov theorem, same as the H2O molecule. Markovnikov theorem means hydrogen atom will be going to the carbon atom, which has the highest number of hydrogen atoms, and bromine atom to the neighboring carbon atom across the pi bond. Hydrogen and so Markovnikov theorem will be followed in H2O addition. Markovnikov theorem will be followed in H2 HBr addition as well. Right? Now here, the resultant will be CH3, CH2, CHBr will come here, and hydrogen will be here, and it will become CH3. Then I will remove HBr. Addition of HBr can be done through simply addition of HBr, right? So how we can remove HBr? Chat එකේ දාලා හරි නැත්නම් කියන්න බලන්න කොහොමද මේක දාන්න කියලා. කොහොමද මේ HBr molecule එක remove කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා කියන්න බලන්න. How can I remove HBr molecule? What is the region that we can apply? කතා කරලා කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. chat එකේ දාන්නත් පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් මම කියන්නම්. හිතලා බලන්න කියනවා. How can I remove HBr molecule? Well, alkenes වල කරනවා theory වලට. No, not this one. I need to remove HBr. Remove HBr. මතක නැද්ද? HBr removal can be done. Yeah, well, no, no. HBr removal can be done by using, yes, good, alcoholic KOH. Alcoholic KOH. HBr is an acid, no? Right? HBr is an acid. So to remove acid, you have to apply a base. You have to apply a base, right? So removal of HBr can be done application of KOH. හැබැයි මෙතන පොඩි ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා. You have to apply this one in alcoholic KOH. Since most of you have done organic chemistry up to benzene, I can't explain this one. Later, I will explain why this need to be in alcoholic KOH. I will explain this one later. But KOH should be in the alcoholic medium, right? So I will apply alcoholic KOH. When alcoholic KOH is applied, HBr will be removed. එතකොටත් අර Br will be selecting the hydrogen atom with the carbon from the carbon atom with least number of hydrogen atom. අර කතාවම තමයි. When it is removing the hydrogen atom, it will be removing the hydrogen atom from the carbon atom with the least number of hydrogen atoms. Neighboring one. No? Now, when it comes to here, bromine, the neighboring carbon atom is this one and this one. Here, that number of hydrogen atom is 3, and this is 2. So it is selecting the carbon atom with the 2 hydrogen atoms. It is selecting the hydrogen atom from the carbon atom with 2 hydrogen atoms. So you simply apply HBr, concentrated H2S, alcoholic KOH, and it will gives you this one. Not only that, you need to heat this one, alcoholic KOH, potassium hydroxide, and you need to heat. Heating is needed because you are breaking a bond and you are attaching 2 bonds. Sorry, creating 1 pi bond. Very sorry. Detaching 2 bonds and creating 1 pi bond. So heating is needed, energy is needed. So there are 2 ways actually to shift the double bond: by application of water and removing water, by application of HBr and removing HBr. Right? So This is how you do this conversion. You can use either of this method. I can give you a few minutes to take down this one. Right, now let's go to the next question. Second one. Do below conversion in 4 steps. Do below conversion in 4 steps. Do below conversion in 4 steps. මොන හරි දෙයක් ලියාගන්න අමතක වුණොත් එහෙම ටක් ගාලා අන්මියුට් කරලා හරි කියන්න. ජොයින් එපා. යාළුවනින් හැමෝම. Okay. This is the conversion that you need to do. Try එකක් දෙන්න බලන්න දැන්. CH3 CH2 CH2Br converts into CH3 CBr2 CH3. Right. කරන්න බා. I will give you some time. let me let us discuss this one, right? කරපුවා ඉන්නවද මේක? කවුරු හරි කරාද මේක? හරි. කමන්නේ. බලමු කොහොමද කරන්නේ කියලා. Now, if I expand what I need to do or what I need to convert, this is CH3 CBr BR මෙහෙම එකක් දැන් තිබ්බහම මේ මෙහෙම expand කරලා අඳ ගන්න බලන්න. එතකොට මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා පේනවා. Okay. So when two bromine atoms are attached to the same carbon atom, right? Two bromine atoms is attached to the same carbon atom. It should be through a triple bond, right? It should be through a triple bond and through HBr, not through bromine 2, right? Not through Br2. Should be through a triple bond and with HBr. මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලමු. මෙන්න මේමයි වෙන්නේ. If I think you can remember this one, right? This theory. So CH3, if I have a triple bond like this, CH, then I will apply HBr. දැන් අපි දාන්නේ මොකේද? To a triple bond, not to an alkene, but to an alkyne. Okay. Then Markovnikov. Addition of hydrogen atom will be going to the carbon atom with highest number of hydrogen atoms. So if I mark this as 1, 2, and 3, it will go to the hydrogen atom or the carbon atom, third carbon atom, right? So the first hydrogen HBr addition will be like this. First, one pi bond will be broken and CH2 will be here. Then it has the ability to attach to another bromine atom or another HBr because there is another pi bond now. Now again, following the Markovnikov theorem, hydrogen atom will be attaching to the carbon atom with the highest number of hydrogen atoms. Then we will have this one, CH3. Bromine atom will go to here and bromine atom will, sorry, hydrogen atom will be here, then it will be CH3 because HBr, hydrogen atom will be coming to the carbon atom with the highest number of hydrogen atoms, that is this one. And bromine atom will be going to the carbon atom with the same bromine atom previously. Same carbon atom which has been connected to the bromine atom in the previous step because of the Markovnikov theorem, right? Now it is very clear we are doing this one through a triple bond. So just before the final step, there should be actually these two, what I have explained here, can be combined into one step, and it can be it can be written in one step. There is no issue writing down this one in one step because across the triple bond, two HBr molecules should be added. Both hydrogen atoms will be added to the carbon atom, one carbon atom with the highest number of hydrogen atoms before attaching to HBr. And both the bromine atoms will be connected to the same carbon atom, which is the neighboring carbon atom, right? Now, if I erase this one, just before this one, we should have CH3, C triple bond, CH, right? This is what we need to have. Then after that, let's check how to convert this the first molecule to a triple bond. Triple bond here, කොහොමද convert කරගන්න කියන එක බලමු. මේ මෙහෙමයි කරන්නේ. First, I will create a double bond because I know I can remove bromine atom as HBr. Bromine atoms can be removed as HBr. hydrogen atom will be selected from the neighboring carbon atom. Then I will have something like this. CH3, CH, double bond CH2. Right? This is the removal of HBr. Then I will apply concentrated, not concentrated, alcoholic KOH, as you mentioned. And I am heating this one. Okay. Then I need to create a triple bond. That means I need to convert this double bond into a triple bond, right? What I can do is, what I can do is, I will apply bromine liquid to this one with CCl4. I will apply bromine liquid with CCl4. Then I will have CH3, CH, Br, CH2, Br. Right? Then I will add alcoholic KOH to this one. I will add alcoholic KOH to this one. Then let me expand this one. Hydrogen will be here, bromine will be here, then hydrogen will be here, bromine will be here, and hydrogen will be here like this. Then when I add when I add alcoholic KOH, these two will be combined together. It can create HBr. These two will be, let me use a separate color. These two will be combined together. For this bromine atom, right? If I mark 1, 2, 3, third carbon atom is the carbon atom with the least number of hydrogen atoms, because number 1 is having 3 hydrogen atoms. So therefore, it will select the hydrogen atom from the third carbon atom, because third carbon atom is having 2. And for the yellow color bromine atom, there is no option. It has to select from the second carbon atom, because that is the only neighboring carbon atom to that yellow bromine atom. Therefore, after addition of alcoholic KOH to this intermediate product, 2 HBr will be removed, and it will be removed as I explained. Then the end result will be this hydrogen atom is gone, this hydrogen atom is gone. Then we will have CH3, carbon, carbon, and hydrogen, which is this one. Right? So this is how you convert a double bond into triple bond. There is another way to do this one. So the conversion is done. It is 4 steps. The final step is addition of HBr. We discussed this one. The final step. Now, instead of addition of Br2, I can add 2 OH groups. This is alternative method. Now I'm saying I can convert this into this one. What should be added to this one? Kian Ban? What should be added? Ban. Across the 5 bond, I need to add two OH groups. අපි අද කතා කරන්නේ. We discussed this one. What need to be added? No. Dilute H2SO4 is what dilute H2SO4 is does is addition of H2O molecule, right? What I need to do is what I need to do is I need to add two OH groups. H2O molecule like add karana dilute H2SO4. Yes, correct. We need to add OH minus MnO4 minus ions. Yes, OH minus MnO4 minus ions. Or alkaline MnO4 minus or alkaline KMnO4. Anything you can say, right? So what I do is I will add OH minus MnO4 minus ions. Then I need to remove දැන් පුතාලට මේක පේන මේදී මේ බලන්න මේ OH එකයි මේ hydrogen එකයි I can remove to create H2O molecule. This OH and one hydrogen from here can be removed. This is water molecule removal. This can be done by using concentrated H2SO4, right? So you can use here concentrated H2SO4 and you need to heat. No need to mention about 180 degrees Celsius. Just apply delta. So this is how you convert a double bond into a triple bond. මේක මෙහෙම පාඩම් කරගන්න එපා. හරිද? මෙහෙම මතක තියාගන්න පුළුවන් නම් අවුලක් නැහැ. But a logic එක හරියට ඔලුවට දාගන්න how to convert a double bond into a triple bond. Okay. When you add the same type of atoms and if it can be removed with two hydrogen atoms, then you can convert double bond into a triple bond. Because across a double bond, you can add the same number of atoms, Br2 OH, and they can be removed with the neighboring hydrogen atoms to create a triple bond, right? So this is how you convert a double bond into a triple bond in the conversions. මතක තියාගත්තට කමක් නැහැ. මතක තියාගන්න මම ඒ දවස්වල එහෙමනම් ඔක කටපාඩම් කරේ නෑ ලොජික් එක මතක තියාගත්තා. I need to convert double bond into a triple bond. Then what I need to do is I need to add the same type of hydrogen same type of atoms across the pi bond. Then I need to remove those two same atoms by using with the help of the neighboring hydrogen atoms, right? So this is how you do this conversion. Okay, right. Now let's write this conversion. Do this one in 5 steps at home. Okay, we will do this one in Friday or next class. Do this conversion in 5 steps. Okay, 5 steps. This is the conversion. CH3 CH2 CH2 OH converts into CH3 C triple bond CCH3. Do this one in 5 steps. Five steps. Okay, right. So today is just the beginning of this class, right? මම organic සරල මේකේ ඉඳන් තමයි කරගෙන යන්නේ while revising the theories. This class is simply focusing on organic conversions. I will do all the organic conversions, all the organic past paper conversions from 2000 to 2025. ඔක්කොම මම කරනවා. In addition to that, all the past papers questions I will be doing in the Friday class, and my model papers and my mix exercises and rapid tests. Past paper class, past papers තමයි මම ගොඩක් වෙලාට Friday මම focus කරන්නේ. That is also a free of charge class, right? Anybody can join the class. Friday class එක ටිකක් මීට වැඩි යදී because I'll be covering most of the ඒකේ මම ගොඩක් වෙලාට theory කියන්නේ නෑ, මේ past papers ටික කරගෙන යන එක තමයි කරන්නේ. theory අත්‍යවශ්‍ය දේවල් ටික මම කියලා දෙනවා. Most important theories I will be covering up, but main purpose of the Friday class, Friday 9 or 9:30, it will be focusing on the past papers. I will be starting from 2000. සමහර වෙලාවට මම නිකන් ගණනුත් දෙනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වෙලාවේ කරන්න ඕන related ගණන්, අලුත් ගණන්, ගොඩක් අලුත් ගණන් මම හදනවා. ඒ අලුත් ගණනුත් හදන්න පුළුවන්. අලුත් ගණනුත් මගෙත් එක්ක හදන්න පුළුවන්. ඕනම කෙනෙකුට කුරුණෑගල ඉන්න ඕනම ළමයෙකුට කුරුණෑගල හරි කොහේ හරි ඕනම ළමයෙකුට මේකට ජොයින් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද කොළඹ අය, ගම්පහ අය ගොඩක් වැඩ කරනවා. මාතර ගාල්ල මාතර අපිත් ඒ මට්ටමට එන්න ඕන. So I will help you on that course, right? So chemistry පුළුවන් තරම් පරිමෙන් ගොඩ දාගන්න බලමු. I hope this class will help you. So you can share the link. Once I share the Zoom link, you can share the link with your friends as well. They can join the class. So I'll be giving you the questions within the class, and also I'll be doing the answers and explaining the answers within the class. This is a live class. I will be not sharing. Sorry, I will be not doing any recordings in the live classes. The class is live, but I will be sharing the recording as well. මම එකක්වත් recording මම ඔයාලට කරන්නේ නෑ. මම කරන වෙලාවට it's a live class. You can interact with me. මම මේක ඇත්තටම live class එකක්, මේ online class එකක් විදිහට ගත්තේ. මේ වගේ වෙලාවලට ඔයාලට යන්න දෙන්න අමාරුයි. සහ මේ class එකට යන්න දෙන්න අම්මලාට තාත්තලාට කරදරයි. ඔයාලට ගෙදර ඉඳන් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. So this would be the best method. That's why I selected this method. මගේ අදහසක් තියෙනවා මම පේපර් ක්ලාස් එකක් පටන් ගන්නත්. ඒක මම ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ජනවාරි ඉඳලා වගේ පටන් ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. එහෙම වුණොත් ඒකට මම වෙලාවක් තියෙනවා. ඒකට ඔයාලා ඇවිල්ලා පේපර් එක ලියලා යන්න. ඩිස්කෂන් එක මම ඔන්ලයින් කරනවා. right? මම ඒක කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියන එක මම දැනට පස්සේ මම කියන්නම් ක්ලාස් එකේදී. කොහොමද කරෙන්න ඕන කියන එක, කොහොමද වෙන්න ඕන කියන එක. ඩිස්කෂන් එක මම ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ඔන්ලයින් කරනවා. හැම ගානක්ම මම ඩිස්කස් කරනවා. මේ MCQ structured essay ඔක්කොම මම ඩිස්කස් කරනවා මම දෙන. ඊට අමතරව Friday class එකේ මම ඉස්සෙල්ලා කිව්වා වගේ I will be discussing all the past papers. හැම past paper question මම ඩිස්කස් කරනවා. ඔයාලා විභාග ගන්න කලින් හැම එකක්ම මම ඩිස්කස් කරලා ඔයාලත් එක්ක අලුත් ගණන් mix exercises ගණන් හැම දේම මම ඔයාලත් එක්ක කරනවා. ඒකට අර Friday and Tuesday after 9 කියන වෙලාව තියාගන්න. මම 10ට හරි පන්තිය පටන් ගන්නවා. මගේ schedule එක හැටියට පොඩ්ඩක් එහෙම වෙන්න පුළුවන්, but regular time is 9 වලට බැරුණොත් 9:10 9:15 මම ඔයාලට communicate කරන්න. link එක තියෙනවා link එක මම share කරනවා ගොඩක් වෙලාවට රැයට විතර වගේ යනකොට 9ට join වෙන්න. වෙනසක් වෙනවා නම් මම කියන්නම්. දැනට 9ට තමයි පන්ති තියෙන්නේ, Tuesdays and Fridays. okay, Tuesday class එක ගොඩක් වෙලාවට පැය එකක් විතර වගේ තමයි, පැය එකමාරකට මම ඇදගෙන යනවා. ඕගනික් වලට ඉවරනාට පස්සේ organic වුණාට පස්සේ මට තේරුණා දැන් ඔයාලට conversions ඇති කියලා. then I will be converting into this class into an equilibrium question discussion class. හැම equilibrium ගානම discuss කරනවා. But in addition to that, I'll be doing the past papers up to organic in the Friday class. Okay, right, let's stop the class for today. Now we can meet again on the Friday class, right? Okay then. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night. Thank you.